Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, you caught me reading some literature, you know. You know what I just love? I just love mathematics. I love everything about it. I love doing mathematics, solving problems using mathematics, and I also love learning about the history of mathematics. You know, one thing that I've been fascinated with recently is practical problem solving. And there is no other civilization that has been more influential in the art of practical problem solving than ancient China.
China wasn't just an empire of silk, spices, and spectacular walls. It was also a mathematical powerhouse. While the Greeks were busy proving theorems for fun, the Chinese were knee-deep in practical math, ensuring taxes got paid, roads got built, and traders weren't getting ripped off. Thanks to a history of dynasties constantly conquering each other, Chinese mathematics evolved through necessity, because you can't run an empire without some solid number crunching.
314 pies.
One thing that's marked time, that's marked all the different periods of China, is its dynasties. Whether it's the Shang dynasty, the Han dynasty, the Tang dynasty, they're all different periods with different people who had different ideas on what math can do for them.
It is a dynasty!
The Shang dynasty was mainly known for its rulers controlling a bustling commercial empire. Unlike the Egyptians, who used papyrus and ink, the Chinese had a flair for innovation, computing with numerical rods. Basically the original Acubus, but way more hardcore. Next up, the Zhou dynasty stormed in, bringing not just better governance, but also heavy-hitter philosophers like Confucius and Lao Tzu. But what about the math, you're saying? What happened with the math? It's still practical.
Oh, hi. Crazy to see you guys here. So, one of the most important dynasties in ancient China's history, at least in my opinion, is the Han dynasty. Now, the Han dynasty came after a certain group of people named the Han people. They took over the Qin dynasty. And what I think makes the Han dynasty so important is its continued innovation in the commerce trade through many different ways. You may call the Silk Road one of its many inventions, as well as its fortifying of the Great Wall of China. And that's what I want to talk to you guys the most about, is the Han dynasty.
现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是
So now we have the Han dynasty, which kicked the Qin dynasty to the curb and said, let's get serious about math. Indian and Chinese mathematical influences started mingling, and with the rise of the Silk Road, China wasn't just trading silk, they were also trading ideas. And through the 9 chapters on the mathematical art, a text that laid out solutions to everyday problems, man, I could use something like that. Geometry, linear equations, taxation, engineering, you name it, they got it. And let's not forget about construction. The Han also expanded the Great Wall of China, which, spoiler alert, required a lot of math. Engineers calculated angles, measured terrain, and made sure the whole thing didn't collapse. Turns out, knowing your geometry helps when you're building a 13,000-mile-long defense system.
Oh, hi guys. Crazy to see you guys here. You stop following me. So the Han dynasty, it was one of the most important periods in ancient China's history. And despite the fact that it was so advanced and so powerful, it could not save itself from the political corruption of its government. And the peasants, the people, the common men, they rose up, they fought against their government, they overthrew it, causing the fall of the Han dynasty. Now the Han dynasty, after its dissolution, China was split into 3 separate kingdoms across its entire region. And during this period, there arose a very great mathematician named Louis Huey. Now, here's why he's such a great mathematician.
天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎。
Louis Huey was a mathematical genius who stepped in and started proving theorems left and right. He refined Pythagorean theorem from the 9 chapters of mathematical
Pythagorean
art.
theorem?
He dabbled in early calculus, and he even developed an algorithm to approximate pi using a 192-sided polygon. That's right. While most people were still struggling with basic fractions, Louis Huey was casually pushing the limits of geometry. Meanwhile, another genius, Sun Tzu, he was busy creating the Chinese remainder theorem, which ended up being way more than an ancient number puzzle.
It goes in the square hole.
Originally used for astronomy, this theorem is now a staple in cryptography and computer science. So next time your password stays secure, you gotta go thank Sun Tzu himself.
It's definitely expired. Oh. So Louis Huey was an absolute Chad. We already know that. He was a great mathematician. And there's actually another contributor to math who I want to talk about even more. And his name is Zhang Kuai-Jin. And more specifically, I want to talk about his 100 fouls problem and why I find it so fascinating. Such a huge step in the practical application of mathematics through history.
Look at all those chickens.
The 100 fouls problem was a little math adventure that was first discovered in the 5th century AD Chinese math textbook Zhang Kuai-Jin Songjing, otherwise known as the mathematical classic of Zhang Kuai-Jin. This is one of the best known examples of indeterminate problems in the early history of mathematics. What is an indeterminate problem, you may ask? Well, an indeterminate problem is a mathematical expression where we attempt to calculate a value, and the value results in an indeterminate form, like 0 divided by 0, or infinity divided by infinity. Trippy stuff, I know. So the 100 fouls problem goes like this. There are 100 fouls. One cockerel is worth 5 quain, quain being the currency they used during then, one hen being worth 3 quain, and 3 chickens being worth 1 quain total. It is required to buy 100 fowls with 100 quain. In each case, find the cocks, hens, and chicks bought.
So, 100 fouls problem. How do we do it? Well, sorry, before I start, let's introduce my lovely class I have. Such a huge class. So engaged, I can tell. So we know that cockerels are equal to 5 quain. We know that a hen is equal to 3 quain. We know that 3 chickens is equal to 1 quain. So knowing this, we need to have 100 chickens total. So we do C, which is cockerel, H, which is hen, and we have K to represent our chickens. And all of these should equal 100, so because we need to have 100 chickens. All right? But we also need to use another equation to represent our quain distribution. So since 1 cockerel is worth 5 quain, we have 5 quain times every cockerel. So we have 5C. Then, since we know that a hen is worth 3 quain, we have our 3 quain times our hens. And then finally, we know that 3 chickens is worth 1 quain. So what we do for that, we place our chickens up top, we divide that by 3 quain. And this should also equal 100, meaning $100, okay? Oh, Kira, since I know you were paying attention so much, can you hold this for me? Since we know that our chickens must be a multiple of, can you hold it? Yeah. God gave you 2 hands. So we know that K must be a multiple of 3 because 3 chickens is equal 1 quain, and we can't have like a half a dollar. I mean, sorry. Half a quain. We can't have half a quain because we need to get $100, a round whole number, okay? So that means that we need to make our K a multiple of 3, And doing this, we now know we have 4 cockerels, which means that 4 times 5, what is that, Kira?
4 times 5, 25.
20. We have 20 queen plus our hens would be 18. Now, what is 3 times 18, Kira?
26.
Nope. It is 54.
56.
54.
80.
54. And now, as I realize, we need to now take that. We have 54 queen plus 20 queen. And now we need to figure out our chicken. So what's 20 plus 54, Kira?
80.
74. Great. 74. And we're trying to find K. Divided by 3. You feel me? Divided by 3. It's going to be equaling 100. We do K divided by 3 is equal to 100 minus 74. 100 minus 74, 26. Correct, Gary. And so we do K is equal to 26 times 3. What is that? That is 78. 78. Meaning that we have 78 chickens now. So in total, we have, give me this. We have 4 cockerels. 4 cockerels, 18 hens, and 78 chickens. It's a lot of protein. Stop filming me.
During this time period, the fowl market was a significant part of the economy, where farmers had to make cost-efficient decisions. Problems like this taught merchants and farmers how to handle bulk purchasing and pricing strategies. It's a little bit of the reason why we have Costco today. Damn, I love Costco.
So China, it's known for a lot of things. It's known for its innovation in the commerce industry. It's known for its incredibly powerful dynasties. It's known for its child labor laws. But most importantly, it's known for its part it played in the evolution of mathematics. Mathematicians like Louis Huey, like Zhang Guijing, they all played an amazing part in where we are with our mathematics. We have to owe these men of history a lot of credit to where we are today. And we have to understand where we get our math from.